people stormed an airline's PNG aircraft. While those involved in previous incidents have been dealt with severely, these people were allowed to go free. Ilan Kaprangi with this story.
The incident last Friday at the Wapenamanda airport calls for tougher security measures in place. Hundreds of people stormed into the airline's PNG aircraft, breaching civil aviation laws. The people did this with intent to secure a free seat for the flight back to Port Moresby. The situation left the airline staff, in particular these lone flight attendants, life at stake. The attendant was almost trampled during the mad rush. The few policemen and correctional service officers present at the time were outnumbered and helpless, but using force later, they eventually brought the crowd under control.
This number 49 over staff level, this number the government again charge more prosecuting more any other offenders. This number lesson level especially all leaders.
But it did not happen as the PPC said. The 49 people were arrested but later released. This action by police did not go down well with the Deputy Prime Minister and the Minister for Transport and Civil Aviation, Don Pollier.
I was a bit disappointed when nobody was arrested on the same instant. People should have been arrested. But what is wrong? You'll have chartered aircrafts in there. You've got tourists coming in there. You've got business people coming in there. You'll have normally scheduled flights by any operator like Air Guinea. But if you allow such things to continue when the law enforcing agent, the police, and the security don't come into play, then there's a big gap in the confidence that you will place on the security forces and especially the police.
He condemned such behavior and warned of airport closure. Being a local, Minister Pollier was also embarrassed and disappointed.
I wanted to close down the airport so that no flights flew into Wapenamanda airport until and when people will start to realize that they should not do things like that. Now we're living in the new millennium, the century, and I expect everybody to know civil aviation rules and laws.
Governor Ipatas, on the other hand, blamed the media for blowing the incident out of proportion. He condemned the people's behavior, but said they were only hoping for a free flight and had no criminal intentions. Speaking from Wabeg on Tuesday, Governor Ipatas also apologized to Airlines PNG for what happened.
I am writing to the management of Airlines PNG to apologize for the unfortunate incident that took place at Wapenamanda. I especially want to sincerely apologize to the pilot and his first officer and the hostess who was on this chartered flight.
Governor Ipatas also denied the claims that police released the culprits because he intervened. The governor blamed lack of security. Such airport incident is not new. A chartered Enga Guinea flight carrying the body of late and former Simbu Governor Loyambane was faced with a similar situation in Simbu 3 years ago. In Medang, former Governor Jim Cass ran onto the tarmac and tried to stop a plane from leaving. Even though he acted alone, Mr. Cass was arrested and charged by police and later served a jail sentence. The Wapenamanda situation goes to show that there are issues that need addressing. There was lack of security to control the crowd and proper civil aviation facilities to keep out potential lawbreakers. And until and unless these issues are adequately addressed, the airline's PNG management has second thoughts about accepting future chartered flights into Wapenamanda. The airline's General Manager John Fitzgerald said the employees and aircraft safety are some of the company's priorities, and it will not take last week's incident lightly.
To be honest, we have to look at it very closely before we accepted any further charters into that port. We'd want to make sure that the security measures and crowd control was adequate.
In light of the recent worldwide airport security issue, the Wapenamanda incident paints a better picture about Papua New Guinea. The Transport and Civil Aviation Minister has undertaken to ensure proper fencing at the Wapenamanda Airport. This is to ensure security and safety. Wapenamanda Airport will receive 4 million kina out of the total 32 million kina allocated for upgrade of facilities at several airports. Airlines PNG does not operate services in Wapenamanda. The flight last week by its dash 8 was on a specific charter by Governor Ipatas, who was returning home after his recent court victory.